Hi, everyone. My name is Campbell, and I am here today to lead a mindful movement class. So today we'll begin seated in a chair, and then we'll stand up and end seated. So let's go ahead and get started. Make yourself comfortable on any chair. And today is always about feeling your body, giving yourself space to feel. So if there's anything that I suggest that doesn't feel good, you can change it. You can not do it. You can uh, allow yourself to do anything that feels good to your body. So let's start with waking up our rib cage here. And you might like to take your hands, if that's comfortable, and to trace around the front of your ribs, the sides, the backs. And if you find the very lowest point of your ribs, this is where our diaphragm that we breathe with connects. So we can bring some attention here to notice this area that we often don't notice. Good. And then taking your hands to the sides of your ribs if it's comfortable, and take a few breaths here. Your eyes can be open or closed. Do you feel your breath moving into your hands? So your hands might expand out to the sides. You can let your breath be deep and long if it's comfortable. Good. One more breath in and out to check in. And bringing one hand to the front and maybe one hand to the back. See if you can send your breath into your hands so that you're breathing forward and back at the same time. Sending your breath low down, forward into your belly, back into your low back, sacrum area. Good. And then letting go of that, we'll move into circling this rib cage. So making some circles at a speed and at a size that feels good for your body. And as you make these circles, you might play with your breath. So for instance, you could inhale as you go forward and exhale as you go back, or change it in a way that works for you. Seeing if you can feel space being created between your ribs. Massaging inside. Good. And then come to the middle and pause for a moment. Take a breath in and out. Sense yourself upright. And then we'll circle the other way. So bringing these ribs, if at any point you want to touch them to see, oh, this is the place I'm moving, feel free to do that. Or support yourself. Hands on legs works well. What's your breath doing? Is it flowing in and out? If you find yourself holding your breath, see if you can let it flow. Good. One more circle, feeling what you feel. And when you're complete, coming back to sit, and notice what it feels like to sit right now, how tall you are. You might even feel the top of your head, putting a little bit of pressure in your head so you can sit up into your hands. And maybe notice your sit bones that are underneath your pelvis here on your chair, seeing how tall you are. Ah, good. Let's play with the spine a little bit. So opening your arms wide, like you're going to give someone a big hug. And then crossing your arms, you might hold onto your shoulders or onto your arms, hugging yourself. And we can accompany the breath. So inhale, open up. Exhale, cross the other arm on top if you like. And adding in the spine. Inhale, arch, lift your heart up to the sky. Exhale, curl, maybe looking down toward your belly button or toward your knees. Inhale, open. Your arms can always bend. They don't have to straighten all the way. Exhale, hug. You might squeeze if you like the squeeze, or just softly hold. Trying this at your own pace, a few more. Seeing if you can feel your spine. Notice how your head and your tail move on the ends of your spine. They curl toward each other as you hug in. They stretch and reach away from each other as you open out. Good. Last time, opening up, inhale, grow, widen. And exhale, condense, gather. And coming back up to a seat and noticing how you feel right now. Is there anything already changing? Do you feel more relaxed or more energized? Do you feel your body a little bit more than when we started, perhaps? So let's play with twisting or spiraling the spine. So one way to do this is to bring your hands together, so palms together, feeling your palms, sliding one hand along the inside of your arm to your heart, to your shoulder, drawing that elbow back and then sliding it forward. Now I'm going to show this from the side so you can see. So drawing the hand back toward your heart, maybe toward your shoulder if you like that to twist, and coming all the way back to the beginning. We'll try that once more just to get oriented. Twisting to open and close it up. Sliding, twisting to open and reaching forward. Good. Pause for a moment. We're going to try that again, but I'll show you how to coordinate with your breath and an option. So if you don't like to have your hands close or touching, you might reach them apart and reach one elbow back and forward. So to show you that from the side, you might reach one elbow back and forward. So that's another option to experiment with. Okay, so hands forward, either apart or together. Take a breath in. Exhale, elbow back, slide back, twist. Inhale, forward. Exhale, twist to the other side. You can take your time. Inhale, forward. I'll show it with the hands apart. Exhale, elbow back. Inhale, forward. Your head might stay forward or it might turn, whatever's natural. I'll try it both ways. Good. One more to each side to balance yourself out. And returning to the middle, relax your arms down. Maybe do some shoulder circles. Give those shoulders some love. Can your breath continue to flow? And shoulder circles the other way. Good. Let's try a little bit of side bending. So here's how I'll suggest. You might like your legs a little wider, depends on what your body wants today. Bending the elbows, turn one hand down, and then bring the hands in front of you to reach across and do a side bend. And coming back up. Switching the arms, one hand up, one hand down. They may not go all the way. Reach across and side bend. Inhale. Exhale to twist. Inhale into it. Exhale as you stretch. Inhale back to the middle. Exhale to twist the arms. Inhale to sit tall. Lengthen and exhale into your side bend. Inhale up. Exhale, change. Inhale to sit tall, begin to reach. Exhale, stretch, reaching with both hands. Inhale through the middle. Exhale, switch. Inhale to reach. And exhale, relax into it. We'll try one more to each side. Inhale to sit tall. Exhale, change. Inhale to reach. Exhale, relax anything you're holding on to. Inhale to sit tall. Exhale, switch arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, enjoy. What feels good here? Good. Inhale back to the middle and relax the arms. Good. You might give them a little bit of a shake. Maybe your shoulders a shake. Good. So we've hopefully started to wake up this upper body. You might even wake up your cheeks a little bit with some circles. You can shake out your lips. Let go of the jaw a little bit. Maybe even up across the forehead. Just a little bit of waking up the head that's sitting on top of your spine. A little brushing, a little tapping or scratching. So wake up this soul, this brain. Good. Bringing the feet close together this time. We'll try some reaching up and rolling down. So with an inhale, reach your arms up high. With an exhale, bring your hands to your knees. We'll start small. With your next inhale, reach up high. And your next exhale, slide down just a little bit. With an inhale, reach up high. Exhale, hands slide down, maybe a little farther down your legs. And we'll continue this way each time, sliding a little farther if you like. If at any point it doesn't feel good, you can stop or not slide any further. Inhaling up, being long, like you're reaching up to the clouds. Exhale, feel your feet grounded as you reach down. Good. Inhale one more time up high. And this time, as we roll down, stay down. So moving your hands anywhere that feels supportive. You might reach the floor or your feet. You might support yourself with your elbows and your forearms on your legs. Anywhere you like. See if you can take a couple of breaths, maybe into your lower back. Can you breathe way down into your back? Letting your feet take weight of your body. And we'll slowly slide up. You can walk your hands up your legs or push your hands on your thighs to come up. Let your head adjust. Sometimes it gets a little dizzying going upside down. And let's take a moment to rub out this lower back. So I'll turn around so you can see. You might make some circles or some little taps or open your hand. Give it a little bit of love, a little warmth. You can also do this with your mind. You can just put your mind, think into your lower back. Bring some attention there. Good. All right, we're going to move down into the lower body. And let's do that by first waking up the feet. So if you can lift your heels and lift your toes. So we'll try this from the side so you can see. Lift the heels, lift the toes. So like you're rocking on your feet forward and back. I'm doing it with my hands too, so you can see. Rocking forward and back. Can you feel the whole length of your sole, the bottom of your foot? You might look down to see your feet. You might be able to lift your heels a lot. You might be able to lift your toes just a little bit. Lift the ball of your foot if you can. Good. Waking up the ankles and the feet. And then coming so that you can set up one leg extended long and one leg bent. And with the leg that's long, let's try some ankle circles. So as if these toes are painting a circle. You can let your body rock with it. It feels good. And then circle the other way. And of course, if there's any pain or anything, don't do the movement. You can stop or change anytime you need. Good, and then let's switch legs. So extending the other leg long and making some circles to feel into this foot a little bit more. As if it could be the biggest circle you could make. Good, and then reversing, going the other way. Allowing this to feel good in any way you can. Good, let's switch up the feet and go back to the first leg. So the leg is long. You might like to have your toes flexed, but you choose. You might prefer to have your toes pointed forward. You can even try it right here, point and flex and see which feels good to you. And then we'll pause and try some reaching up and brushing down the leg any amount you like. Reach up and inhale, breathe in. Brush or reach down, exhale. You may not make it to your toes. That's okay. You might brush down to your knee. If you like, with your hands on your leg, you can touch the leg on the top, the sides, the bottom, feeling the three-dimensional nature of this leg. Your knee can always bend as well. So if it doesn't feel good to have your leg stretched long, feel free to bend it more. Relaxing the jaw. Good. Last one. And return that foot to bent. And we'll pause for a moment to feel one leg, feeling the other leg. Notice if there's any difference. Does one leg feel more than the other leg? Does it feel more alive, more relaxed, warmer? And it's okay if the legs feel the same. We're just practicing feeling. And we'll try the other leg. So reaching this leg long, you might try first pointing and flexing along your heel, noticing how that feels. And then pausing. You can always bend this knee or keep it long, whichever you like. Reaching up with an inhale and exhale, brushing down any amount. Reaching up and brushing down. It may feel like reaching forward and up, like a big circle with your hands. As you travel down your leg, maybe you notice your knee and give your knee some particular attention. Feel the knee. Send it some gratitude, some energy. Good. Let's try one more. And bending that knee in. Coming to sit for a moment. Noticing both legs. Maybe you can feel the weight of your legs. Letting the energy settle down into your pelvis, down into your feet, pouring through your legs. Okay. Now we'll play with just a little bit more movement seated. And one of these movements is to bring the hands to the back of the head. And I'll mention that this could be with your fingers interlaced or just your fingertips on the back of your head, whichever you like. Opening the elbows out wide, opening the knees if you like that, and closing the elbows and closing the knees. So inhaling to open, lifting your heart, exhaling, curling in, elbows in, knees in, maybe spine curls. Moving with your breath, inhale and exhale. Inhaling, opening, exhaling, closing. Good. One more time. Inhale to open, and maybe this time stretch the arms out. Maybe stretch the legs out if you like. Oh, and then exhale. Melt all of that. Let that go. Good. And let's do a little bit of spiraling of the spine, a little more twisting. So we did this before, but we did it smaller. So this time we'll play with one hand. So let one hand be forward. You can look at the thumb, take a breath in, and turn in the direction of that thumb as far as you can until you can, don't lose your thumb. Keep seeing it. And take a few breaths here. You don't have to twist the most you've ever twisted before. And follow your thumb back to the beginning and release. And we'll try that on the other side. So thumbs up. You have something to look at. You can look at your thumbnail. Exhale to twist. Only as far as feels good. Breathing in and out in your spiral. Sitting tall. And then undoing that, coming back to the beginning. And relax the arm down. Good. We're going to try it a little differently this time. Moving the head. So first thumb is up. You might like to reach across with the opposite arm for support. Exhale to twist some amount. Inhale, turn your head away from your thumb. Look away. Exhale, look at your thumb. Inhale, head and eyes look away from your thumb. Exhale, look toward your thumb. Good. Last time, inhale, look away. Exhale, look toward your thumb. And inhale back to the middle, follow your thumb. And relax. Good. We'll take a pause before we try that on the other side. So this time you might like to reach across with your opposite arm. Inhale your thumb, your eyes looking here. Exhale, twist any amount. Inhale, head turns away from your thumb. Exhale, look back at your thumb. Inhale, look away. Exhale, look back. Inhale one more time, looking away. Exhale, look back. Inhale, bring your hand all the way back to the beginning. And release. Good. Let's try some side bending now. So opening the legs up to one side, you have the option to extend one leg if you like that, or to open it up wide, or just keep it right here. This is the option I'll choose today. Bringing your forearm onto your leg, shoulder down, so you have a lot of support here. Reaching this arm overhead. Take a big breath in and out. Opening your armpit, opening your rib cage. One more time, in and out. And then when you're ready, inhaling your arm down and exhaling up and over. Inhaling down. Exhale up and over. Making a big rainbow with the arm. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling And exhaling. Good. Then when you're ready, let your arm bring you all the way back up and come back to the middle and pause. See how your body responds to that. You might notice your ribs or your waist on one side might feel a little different than the other side. Good. And then let's play with the other side. So shifting, so you can open up this leg. You might open up both legs if you like, or extend this leg if you prefer, or bring it bent where I have it here. Good. Setting up this side so that you're pressing down through the arm. There's some pressure there to support. And when you're ready, inhale the arm up and over. And exhale right here. See if you can soften your jaw, soften your eyes. Inhale, sweeping your arm down if you like. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, arm down, head reaches really long, your spine is long. Exhale, relaxing as you reach. Inhale, sweeping. Exhale, reaching up and over. Softening your face. And then when you're ready, see if you can let your arm bring you all the way back up to a seat. And pause here to check in. Okay. Hopefully you're feeling your body more fully. Maybe feeling your breath a little bit more. We're going to transition to stand, and if you like some water, this would be a good time to get some water. I just spilled some water on myself. Okay. All right, so coming to stand, let's play with a little bit of swinging the arms. So swinging them forward and side and forward and side. You can let your knees bend if you like. And this could be small. So it could be small forward, small side. You might like it to be wider and bigger. You choose. Good, and then we're going to add a breath to this movement. So sniffing through your nose, breathing in 1, in 2, in 3, and then throw your arms down, ha, with your mouth. Exhale, you can say ha if you like, and we'll try that again. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, and ha. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, ha. Sniff, 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 ha. Inhale, 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 exhale. So this could be small right here, or big. Good, one more. And then we'll try a little bit of shifting right side to side, tapping your opposite hand to opposite hip. A little tap, tap, tap. You might feel how your spine spirals a little bit as you do that movement. And then tapping your opposite shoulder. Good, coming back to the hip, tapping the hip, hip, hip. And back to the shoulder. Might be more the chest, that's fine too. Good, and then playing with tapping knees, marching, tap and tap, little balance in between, tap, 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 and can you swim your arms, swimming them over, scooping them around, a little coordination challenge. And letting that go. Good. Give yourself a shake off. And let's start down in the feet. Can we shake the feet and the ankles? Can you shake your knees and your legs? Can you shake your hips? Shake your belly and your chest, your shoulders, your elbows, your hands, maybe your head. And we'll try a few going low to high. So down in the feet, down in the knees, into the hips, into the belly, maybe reaching the arms up and let it go. And we'll try that down again. So low, low, and then higher, and higher, and reaching. Let it go. Good. One more little shake off. Feet and knees, hips, up to the ribs and the shoulders, head, elbows, hands, and let it go. Good. Let's try some gentle shifting forward and back. So I'll show this from the side so you can see shifting 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. You can rock on your feet. So see how I go back to the heel and then lift the heel. Good. So both feet can stay on the ground. Let's just try this down in the feet, settling down, and then we'll add some movement. Pushing the hands forward and gathering it toward your belly button. Pushing, gathering. And you might exhale as you push away and inhale as you gather in. Push and then bring in some positive energy into your belly. Push away. Gather in what you want to keep. Push out what you don't want. Gather in what you do want. Good. Coming to 2 feet. Feeling the balance between both of your feet. And then we'll play with the other foot forward, just starting with that rocking to see, make sure we're balanced. Legs are wide enough that you feel balanced. Lifting the heel, lifting the toes. Your knees can be bent if that feels good. And then we'll try some hands again, pressing out, but this time gathering into the heart if you like. Exhale, push out. Inhale, bring it into your heart. You might even imagine for a moment pushing something away or letting go of, gathering what you do want into your heart. Good. One more. And then we'll bring the feet together under the body, noticing how you're feeling. And we'll try a little bit of swaying again, but bringing it bigger through the arms. So always imagine like my fingers are being dragged through some water, like you're standing at a pool. that feels really good to you. Maybe it's cool water, maybe it's warm water, letting them sweep across. This doesn't need to look any particular way. So your sweeping might look different. Maybe your sweeps want to go up high. Maybe your sweeps want to go down low. Maybe you stay in the middle. Letting it feel good to you. You can make kind of a figure eight movement, an up and a down. One arm might go more than the other arm. Like you're painting through the clouds or swirling through some water. The last time to each side. And then let that go. And we're going to come down into the tail. So if you were to imagine a tail coming out of your short tail here, make a big long tail. And let's see what it's like to make some figure eights with that tail. So swooping to one side and swooping to the other. You can put your hands together as if you have a tail back there, or let go with your hands, or put them on your hips. And swoosh your tail from one side to the other. And now you might kind of pick up the pace, like my dog, wags her tail. You might try wagging the tail kind of quick and see what that's like to shake your tail. And then you might go back to figure eights and seeing what that's like. A big, long, feathery, I don't know, a horse tail. The tail of a horse brushing from one side to the other. Good. And then coming with your feet under your body again. Since we did the seated, some roll downs, we'll try it standing and see how it feels. So the roll down, we started by reaching up, inhale, exhale, bring your hands down to your legs and slide down any amount you like, rolling down through your spine. Inhale, come back up. You can reach up if you like. Exhale, hands down, rolling down the spine. You can bend your knees. Inhale to stand up, pressing through your feet to help you reach high. Exhale, hands slowly, softly go down any amount. You don't have to go far. Inhale to reach high. We'll try this one more time. Exhale, sliding down. And this time, pause wherever you get. So you could be your hands on your thighs. Maybe your hands are on your low leg. Maybe you release your head all the way down. You can bend your knees. You might shake your head, yes or no. See if you can let go of holding in your neck, if that feels good to you to do. You might rub your lower back how we did before to remind it that it's okay to relax. Your kidneys sit back there. And then when you're ready, roll up slowly. You can walk your hands up your legs for some support. Let your head adjust. And we'll come finish seated. And if you'd like some more water, I'm feeling the call, so feel free to drink some more. All right. So cooling down a little bit, let's start with covering the eyes. So if that's comfortable for you, you can palm your eyes. Your eyes could stay open or closed. Noticing the darkness there, kind of like a night sky you can create with your hands. You might lean forward and put the weight of your head into your arms or stay seated upright, whichever you like. Letting your eyes relax. And then when you feel ready to release, you can let go. I'll come a little closer so you can explore making some circles with the eyes. So with the eyes very relaxed, looking to the one side, letting your eyes circle to look up, letting your eyes circle to the other side, and circling down. We'll try that one more time, circling that same direction to the side, slowly up and over. My eyes are jumping a lot today. So we try to go smoothly to the other side, smoothly down. Good, and then pause there. You can let them blink, come back to the middle. So we just made a circle one direction. Let's go the other direction. And if it doesn't feel comfortable, of course, you don't need to do it. We're allowing the eye muscles to stretch a little bit. So if you like, eyes go to the other side, up and over, looking as if you could see the sky, up and over to the other side, down through the middle, and one more time around, sliding the eyes up and around to the other side and through the middle, down, and then back to the middle. Good, okay. We're going to try something with the head that follows that same pattern. So with the head this time, look over to one side, look up, bringing your whole head with you. Look over to the other side and down and across through the middle. And we'll try that one more time. Big head circle, neck circle, side, looking up, letting the eyes lead you if you can, and looking down. Good. Pause in the middle just to regroup, make sure it feels okay. Letting the eyes lead your whole head to the other side. Hope I'm changing directions. Up and over to the other side and down and across. I'm not sure which way I did go, but you can choose whatever direction you didn't go before. Good. And then coming back to the middle. Let's try one little side stretch for the neck. So reaching one arm out to the side, lift your ear up and over so that your head tilts away. You might feel a little stretch down your neck. Sometimes it can feel a little like nerves, feels a little funny. So make sure it's comfortable for you. And then supporting your head to come back through the middle. Reaching the other arm down, lifting this ear up and away. You might feel some sensation. You can always change how you hold your head to create some sensation. And then support the head up and over, back through the middle. Good, and for these last couple minutes, just checking in, you might see if your face, if your jaw, anywhere wants to relax or feel a little massage, brushing the eyebrows or the temples. You can brush, you can massage. Maybe very soft, like light touch works pretty well. You might come over to one shoulder or the neck and give them a little squeeze, a little thank you for being here. And over to the other side. Thank you, shoulder. Thank you, neck. Okay. So check in with yourself, see how you're feeling. Sorry, I'm not here with you live, but glad to be moving with you and see you next time. Thank you for moving with me today.